Hey, welcome to the channel, Josh Gordon Music. So I'm on my way to a gig with my country trio, Dirt Road Highway. It is Thursday, July 24th in the year 2025. And I'm in Toronto, Canada, and it's hot as F today, really hot. So anyways, just wanted to give you guys, just a little insight into my country trio. And, hear how we sound. And also, if you follow this channel, you know I like to tinker. I'm just a pedal board tinkerer. I've come to accept it. And it's fine because the boards I build are quick, easy, simple. So tonight's board, decided, I'm going to try clip-on tuner. And this will allow me to have 5 pedals using my Pedal Train Nano Plus. So we have 18 inches lengthwise. So the pedals are going to be, I'm using a noise gate. It's actually a cheap Amazon pedal, Donner Noise Killer. And I've tested this against the ISP, the mini one, the Decimator, I guess, or the Decimator X, whatever the small mini version is. I used to have it. And they both work, to me, basically the same. Some's going to complain, or some will argue that, you got to go with the higher end branding. Well, I'm telling you, this cheap Amazon pedal, Donner Noise Killer, works fine. It does the job. It doesn't quash my signal. It's very sensitive. So why spend the big bucks when you don't have to, right? That's just my opinion. So that's the first pedal. Then we're going into a Boss CS3 compressor sustainer. I don't really use compressors, but I was kind of, I'm not going to lie, I was kind of in a Brent Mason mood, I guess. And no, I cannot play anything nearly as good as Brent Mason. But I wanted to get that pluckiness, and I know he uses a Wampler Ego, but I mean, back in the day, I believe he did use a Boss compressor, and that's the compressor I have. Anyways, I don't have a Wampler Ego. But the next pedal in the chain is a Brent. It's a Brent hot wired. I believe it's the first version. So that's great. And I was going to use this and say, you know what? I'll put the right side channel as my overdrive, and then I'll just use the left as a gain, like a lead boost. But I mean, that can work. But I decided instead to just blend them, because I do like having like different gain stages. So the next pedal after that is a more pure boost, and I'm not sure if this is supposed to be like their take on like a mini RC booster, but you can definitely see that there's similar controls, like the bass volume, there's gain, treble. So but it works fine as a lead boost. And yeah, you can definitely dial in. So if you needed more harsh, more gain, whatever, the EQing is there. It's a great little pedal and affordable. And then last is my Electro Harmonics memory toy. So again, kind of in a Brent Mason mood. So there's my Brent on a budget board, I guess, to a degree, right? Because he uses Memory Man. So I don't have the tap features and all that stuff, but it's got that nice delay sound, that nice beautiful warm delay sound. So that's the board. And we're not playing like a huge room, so I'm using my Conch Studio Tone 20 watt. It'll do. I probably won't have it past 2 or 3 on the dial. Gives me enough juice for what our needs are tonight. And I'm going to be using my Squire 2022 Telecaster 40th anniversary. And that's it. All right, so we're heading into a bit of traffic here. I'm going to concentrate on the driving, and we'll catch you here on the setup. All right, we're setting up. We're going to hit the stage soon.
Every Thursday as well. I'll start with a run like this. Right? Yeah, right? You ready? I'm Josh, lead guitarist for Dirt Road Highway. We have Anthony on drums, lead vocals, Steve Carson on bass, vocals. We're here most Thursdays at Fiddle Pools, right after line dances.
right, so it's 11 o'clock. We did our gig. It was great. Line dancing was great. I was really happy with the tones. So, you know, the angle of the phone at certain parts of the video might not do the tone justice, but it was a good little setup. And I'm not really a big fan of clip-on tuners, but it did the job. And I'll consider it, you know. Another thing I could consider in the rig is, you know, installing noiseless pickups in the guitar. You know, so there's options. But overall, it's great. Lightweight, small footprint. Got the tones I needed. And, yeah, we had a great time, man. Met a couple of fellas up here from the States. I guess doing some training for a company. A guy from Georgia. Another guy from Arizona. So it was fantastic. Lots of other wonderful people from all around our province here in Ontario. So, yeah, really happy with the tone. Now, the Koch amp is great. The tubes are, though, EL84s. So, you know, you're kind of more on the Marshall Vox-ish side. But it's a small little combo amp for this room that was fine. I mean, I could have used my Fender Hot Rod Deluxe to get those, I think they're 6V6s. I'm not sure. 6L6, 6V6s. But, you know, a little bit of a bigger footprint, a lot heavier to carry. No, 10 pounds is 10 pounds. But, yeah, maybe we'll experiment with that, because the gig I did a few days ago, this festival gig, I had my Hot Rod Deluxe, and that was tone heaven. It was butter, it was great. So overall, guys, really happy with the setup. I think we'll try it again for the next trio gig I do. The next gig I have coming up is with the Western Swing Band. I'm doing a double header this coming Saturday, July 26th. So there won't be a need for lots of bells and whistles. I could almost just do the gig, just plug it straight in, but I'm not going to do that. I will probably, well, I'll have a tuner for sure. That's the most important pedal on the board to me, or whether it be a clip-on or a pedal. And I'll probably be going with a Boss Super Overdrive with barely any drive on it, just more for a lead boost with a little grit. And I probably will have some sort of delay, maybe the Memory Toy, for getting a little slap back for those kind of tones. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, give a like, drop a comment, all that good stuff. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. We'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.